Hey guys, happy Friday. I don't know, I'm really feeling like bogged down right now in life, and I have to just like try and rely on wisdom, like really go inside and look for really like kind of bare bones kind of lessons that, you know, I've accumulated in the 38 years I've been alive. And like one thing that helps is like nothing stays the same. Everything changes. So like I think for what I'm feeling and what a lot of people are feeling is just like this helplessness where there's two things at play. One, there's too much competition for everything, right? It's hard to get a job. If you're single, it's hard to get a mate. It's hard to, if you have a job, it's hard to ask for a raise. It's just, there's like too much competition, not enough action at the same time. And then on the other hand, it's like, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even fucking matter. Like, let's say you get that job. Your life's not it's gonna get a little better, but all of a sudden now you're gonna have to wake up every day at a certain time, get in your car, unless you're extremely lucky and you can like walk or bike to work, even busing, but even, no, busing sucks. I used to ride the bus a lot, and that comes with its own set of stressors. But you know, it's like there's just this weird hell that happens when you get a job, right? There's the commute, there's the, you know, just the uniformity to the day, there's the stress, there's the loss of sleep because you think about your job, no matter what it is. You might just ruminate on like a bad experience, or you know, something some fuck you work with said, because there's always a fuck at work. I mean, you're lucky if the non-fucks outnumber the fucks. But I think in most places, because being a fuck is advantageous to getting results, right? Everything is in the world, most jobs, at least here in America, because we don't manufacture much, but even in manufacturing, being a fuck can be quite advantageous to just being more and more productive. Right, with service industry, being a fuck allows you to make bigger sales, make more sales, steal sales, and that is good, right? Capitalism likes nothing but more. So, what am I talking about? I don't know. It's just, yeah, it's like you get that job, but for what? So now you can be driven incrementally more and more insane with repetitious bullshit, psychological tyranny, and various forms of sleep deprivation. Like, it's just, oh my god. But it will change. Like, it will change. Like, even, I don't know, this is kind of off topic, but I got weirdly, there's this clip of Grimes, that stupid singer bitch. Somebody was like interviewing her. I don't know what they were asking her about, probably AI. And like they were asking, she was talking about AI's effects on jobs, and she's like, you know, it's something to the effect of like, it's not good because a lot of people are being, you know, de-employed, delegitimized in the working world, delegitimized productivity wise. I don't know how to say that, but she's like, I don't know if she meant to, like, if it wasn't Freudian, but it was like she was like, luckily we have soon a big population decrease coming, so people will be making more money basically in the near future, because so many people will die in the near future. And I know that it's terrible. I know it's terrible. Trust me, okay? I'm the president of Wendy is a Terrible Person Club. I was like, oh, cool. A lot of people are gonna die soon. Awesome. Like, make it happen. Because at this point, it's just there's too fucking much. There's too many fucking voices. There's too many stupid fucking people. And nothing's happening because like this slog of people who are just cramming up basically the internet, but also, you know, real life in politics and stuff like that, whether it be local or, you know, national. It's like you got all these fucking stupid people who somehow every day make it another day without being hung, without being laughed out of, you know, wherever it is that they work and collect a paycheck. Because there's too many, I don't know, it's just there's so much bullshit that like they're able to impress enough people that they don't get fired. But it's, you know, it's the LCD, the least common denominator, that they are, you know, being applied to. And it's, I don't know, it's just at this point, like we in 2008, right, we had the Wall Street thing, Occupy Wall Street, and that was the closest that we got, although it was hardly, I'm sure it was not even a real organic thing. It was all just propaganda. But that was the closest we got to understanding as a collective that these people here on Wall Street, they are the problem. They are the ones that are manipulating money, manipulating the markets, manipulating the economy. And, you know, we should also occupy the Federal Reserve. If not just like our own local banks that are manipulating money in ways where it's devaluing, because it's, you know, right, when you put like we have fractional, I think this is what's happening to, you know, some extent. It's like we have fractional reserve banking, which allows my bank and your bank to, when they get $1, for every $1 they get from our paycheck, they can create 10 like digital dollars. They're not real dollars, but they can create $10 electronically, and that's, you know, they've created, I don't know how to explain it. I kind of understand it, but not really, because it's just like that, it's such a butterfly effect from there. So I don't know, we got gold coming up, right? It just hit 4K. It's never hit that high. Money, like physical dollars, I guess even just digital dollars, they're like a literal shell of what they used to be worth. And so, you know, everything's costing more. Every house now is $1 million, you know, post-tax, even if it's $800,000, $750,000, it's like after taxes, after interest, after escrow, after all that bullshit, it's $1 million, which is just astonishing, because like $1 million, you want me to pay $1 million? It's so weird. It's like when you watch, I don't know, a vlogger in like Thailand or something, or Cambodia or something, and they're just walking around and they're eating street food, and they're like, yeah, this sandwich, this ba ming sandwich, it cost me 27,000 baht or whatever, and that equals $1.25 in American money. It's just like, what the fuck, dude? Like, I don't know, you guys. It's just life. Everything is like, it's just so crazy to me. And I think this is what the youth are really struggling with. It's like, when I was a kid, I was told all I had to do was stay off drugs, not get pregnant out of wedlock, finish high school, and work hard. Right? Did I say stay off drugs? I think that was number one. Like, if I do those 4 things, and for sure if I go to college, I'm going to have a damn good life. And here a lot of us are looking around at each other like, damn, I don't have a kid. I'm not on drugs. You know, no criminal record. A lot of us went to college. What was the other one? I don't know. But like, we're a very good, you know, for millennials and especially Gen A and X and stuff, because they're not doing shit. Z. I always say Z instead of X instead of Z, but you know, we're fucking so nice. Like, we're such good people. Like, we're not like our parents where we're going to the bar. None of us have ever lived that life. Like, some of us might have tried in the millennial generation. Some of us might have tried that, but it didn't last too long before we were like, I can't afford to pay $20 for 3 beers 3 to 5 days a week. Like, it's just, you know, and I can't afford appetizers anymore. Like, it's not. So here we are with nothing, even though we've done everything that they said and more. Because again, I think we're the most educated generation that there will ever be, quite honestly. And we don't have anything. We don't have anything, man. And besides debt, besides huge amounts of fucking debt. Not me, but like, that was because I've been a painfully conscientious person, and I grew up painfully poor, and I just didn't want to keep living painfully poor into my adulthood. You know, it was by my own volition that I said, no, I'll just, you know, do the things opposite of what my mom did. Even though, because of when she was born, she's done very, very well for herself. But, you know, it's crazy because she was able to have 5 kids, and she didn't even graduate high school. She didn't even get a green card till I think she was, you know, about my age. I don't know, just shut up, man. It's just so crazy. So anyway, I don't know, just hold on, you guys. Like, something will change. Even if it's really, really fucking bad, like, things are going to change. Things do change. But it's just, you know, it's slow until it's not. It's slow until it's violent. And, you know, as long as you are super aware of the fact that, you know, the war has already started, it's long been going on, you're not going to get, because, like, there's one thing that the people that are terrorizing us people, normal people, there's one thing that they don't have anymore. The element of surprise. They don't have that anymore. Like, yeah, sure, killing Charlie Kirk, right, that surprised a lot of people. But quite honestly, the people that were surprised that he was killed are the people that think it was a guy who was dating a tranny. You know, who still think a guy who was dating a tranny did it still, right? Like, it's like, really? Like, there's so much evidence to the contrary in the normal media sphere that you're gonna still believe that narrative. Like, you're just being, you are married to your ignorance. You are choosing every day to wake up, yes, I'm going to stay with ignorance. Ignorance is my ride or die. So, you know, quite honestly, that's who I started talking about in the beginning of this, you know, recording. It's just like, fuck those people. It's one thing to be stupid, but it's one thing to be willfully ignorant, okay? I know it's easy to laugh at the gays. They're very funny. I know it's one thing to mock the trannies. They're very strange. But quite honestly, I think, you know, for us in real life who know trans people, they're really not as fucked up as the ones we are led to believe are the norm on the internet and in the media. Like, I don't know, I know a trans person, and they are like a classically trained, for a living, they play the violin or something like that, cello maybe, I don't know, but they're like one of the world's best people who do this. So they've been with their partner for a long time. They're married. I know a lot of fucking straight people who fucking couldn't stay married for more than 4 years, right? Like, I know more straight people that couldn't do 4 years, much less 7, than could. You know, unless they're over like 50 years old. I don't know, you guys. I don't know. Just hold on, is what I'm saying. Like, that's just the vibe that I'm trying to convey in this whatever it is. Just relax, chill out, hold on. Things will change soon. Good things will come. Bad things will come. But no matter what, change will happen. And from the worst things come some of the best, at least coolest change. If not just like transparency, right? With COVID, we got a lot of fucking transparency. And yeah, good things are always appreciated. And they're always just around the corner, guys. Just around the corner. So, you know, if and when, where you can, hold your hand out. Like Monday, I'm going to ask for a fucking raise. And I know I'm going to get it. I know I'm going to get it. Maybe I'm not going to get $5. Maybe not. But I'm going to get a fucking raise. You know, 4 months or 4 months early. I'm going to ask for more fucking money 4 months early. I'm supposed to wait until my year, but I'm like, no, dude, it's October. I'm fucking over this shit. You need to pay me more money. So all that just to say is, like, where you can ask for more, I know it's hard. Trust me, I know it's hard. I'm already dreading it, but I don't even care at this point. Like, at this point, like, I don't fucking care. But I know it's still hard. Just do it. Ask for what you want, even if it's just like on a manifestation board. I've seen some crazy things happen from manifestation boards. Crazy things. So good luck. Take care. Have a good weekend. Bye.